So, more or less, I was looking at IDW, and they've been posting these like really like vague villain portraits of all the supervillains of MLP, and they've had them all like classic artwork, like styles of classic artwork. Like there's one that is Nightmare Moon as the Mona Lisa, and we have a few others that are clearly parodies of artwork, and they've all been one consistent they've all been all MLP villains, and they haven't really said anything. They haven't really said what's going on. But if it's on the official IDW website and Facebook page, then they're doing something. IDW's doing something, like when they were teasing Gem and the Holograms and what they were going to do with that. So I'm kind of wondering, you're about to do a third MLP comic title, aren't you? Because they've already got the main title, they've got Friends Forever, which is what I like to call the Marvel Team-Up series, and they have this. They might have this. Now, it is probably going to be a supervillain micro-series in the vein of the Ninja Turtles villain micro-series. So, so if this is true, then what do I think of it? Yeah, I'm on board, because this is something I wanted, honestly. This is something, like, when they talked about, when the micro-series was ending, after the Luna one-shot, I talked about how I would love to have, like, a villain version of this, like a villain micro-series of this, like, of, them doing one-shots about the supervillains, and that looks like what we're going to be getting, so I couldn't be more happier, and especially since if they're going to delve into, like, not just just separate stories, but into, like, the secret origins of the villains, then I'm all for it. Especially, like, the one if they do this, the one I'm most excited for is King Sombra. Like, obviously, Sombra has the we don't really know much about Sombra other than he rose up, took the Crystal Empire, then the princesses came in, kicked his ass, 1,000 years later he comes back. So I want to know, like, if they do this and they talk about his origin and his rise to power, that's something I really want to read. Out of all of them, I think, out of all the supervillain issues, if they do this villain micro-series, that's the one I would be like, okay, I'm reading that one. That's the one right there. The Sombra micro-series right there. the Sombra one-shot. Because I want to know, like, officially, the official canon version of how he came to power. And was he always evil? Was he made evil? Was he someone else? Was he already the king of the Crystal Empire? Was he not? I want to know that. These are, come on, answers, details. So hopefully I can get that. Among other things, I'd really be interested in the Tyrek issue, because I really want to know his new universe backstory, because in the G1 universe, or G1 of MLP, he was this big, overbearing Sauron-type character. And he wanted to create the Rainbow of Darkness, and Scorpan, in that continuity, was his servant that was once human. In the new continuity, in G4, it's Scorpan and Tyrek were brothers. So I really want to see what Scorpan is like in this issue, in that story. That's the one I want. That's another one I want to know, is like what it caused obviously Scorpan found the power of friendship. Then he united with. He united with Star Swirl, and they locked him up in Tartarus. I want to know that story. I want to know further into that story. Among other things, like, I think I really want to know the story of the Sirens, because here's the other thing: when they did the promotional image or artwork or whatever, the picture in question was that of just the Sirens in their true form, the Dazzlings in their true form, their real siren bodies. That's what they were. They weren't as their human selves you see in Equestria Girls. It was more in their human bodies. So maybe this will explain, where did they come from? Are they, you call them sea ponies or what? So yeah, it goes without saying that I'm very much excited for this. After the immense confusion of earlier today of what happened with obviously the Marvel announcement, it's nice to see these nice little teasers for something else IDW's doing. And again, like I said, IDW and Image are the two big titles that are really consuming my life more than Marvel and DC. Dynamite and Dark Horse too, but yeah, it's IDW and Image that are really eating up my interest. So really, really cool to see. Hopefully this is what it is. Like, it really is a villain micro series, because all they've really done on their Facebook and their official, I think, yeah, they did it on their official site as well, is just post these pictures, and they wouldn't just post fan art. Oh no, they would in no way, shape, or form just be posting fan art just for the sake of it. No, they're building to something. So I'm kind of wondering also, are they going to introduce other villains? Because obviously I think they'll do an issue on Discord when he was still evil, or something like that. And I think they might. I'd even like to see them do, like, maybe. I'd love it if they did an issue of, like, maybe a new this universe's Grogar. Oh, that'd be awesome. This continuity's Grogar, and then help him build, if he is going to be in Season 5, because I keep saying Grogar for Season 5. That's just me, though. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys, too, want Grogar in the G4 continuity. But, yeah, I am, needless to say, really incredibly excited for this. Also, apparently we have Sombra's last name, Sombra Rex, which actually kind of fits because Rex means king. So, there you go. So, I think that, yeah, if that really is going to be his last name, I figured that's appropriate. It means king or tyrant, so that's kind of weirdly appropriate. So, good for, yay on you, IDW Comics. So you guys tell me, do you guys think that, would you guys, if this does turn out to be what it hopefully is, a super, MLP villain micro series, what villain stories do you want to read in this, and what stories do you want to see told of them? Do you want to see their origins? Do you want to see them just day in the life of their villainy, or something else? And what villains are you most excited to read about? Because they do have Nightmare Moon in here. I think, yeah, I think they might do Discord. I know the ones it looks like they're doing are going to be Sombra, Tyrek, the Dazzlings, or Sirens, to pick your poison, Nightmare Moon, and that's so far as we know. Hopefully there's... How did I forget Chrysalis? Yeah, Chrysalis. Yeah, let's not forget... Yeah, Chrysalis. I want to know her rise to power and what happened to her after she got her ass beat in the end of Season 2. That's a better story. Like, what she... Well, actually, no, we do know what she's been up to. She got her ass kicked in the beginning of the first story arc in the comic. So maybe more like her rise to power. So, yeah, how did I forget Chrysalis? Yeah, oh my god, how did I forget the Changeling, Chrysalis and the Changelings? So there's another one I'd really want a story of. Anyway, so you guys tell me what do you think of all this, and yeah, once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I'm out.